The theme on its own, ladies and gentlemen, is an indication of how business is advocating for a shared African vision and the championing towards inclusive and sustainable development. Drawing this home, we need to embrace the Vision 2030 as a driver towards effective, sustainable and inclusive economic growth. However, it is key to note that our industrial and overall economy aspiration and national and regional level depends only on the development of smart partnership amongst all key stakeholders. One of the key pillars of the Vision 2030 is the inclusive pillar, under which the tourism sector is an important component. It is with this respect that we appreciate your recent frequent gracing of the majestic Victoria Falls here in Matabele North, as this continues to market as a unique destination to both local and international tourists.
In line with our vision of being champions across Africa, I'm pleased to advise that our gathering has grown to embrace Malawi, Zambia, Botswana, and we are graced by some of the ambassadors of these countries. We will be in 10 countries when we meet next. In addition to other national representatives, this roundtable is joined by representatives in technical partnerships, government officials, the cream of the captains of industry, our media partners, regional representatives, investors, the corporate world at large, and it's an apolitical inclusive platform. Your Excellency, during the first day of the roundtable yesterday, we had a very rich session, areas of property market development, infrastructure projects, and local supply development programs. There were key takeaways I must share with you, Your Excellency, with your permission. In the property area, we observed that the country was furiously working on closing the housing deficit. The Vision 2030 of the property market, in sync with the national and United Nations development goals, the country is making innovative designs anchored on smart city concept. Attracting and inviting long-term capital into the property sector, however, requires stable financial markets. We therefore require stability in the financial markets and have assurance that the US dollar will stay alongside other currencies for the foreseeable future. We also learned that there is an infrastructure deficit across Africa. There is therefore need for collaboration between private and public sectors to close the funding gap. As a country, we need to seriously engage on how to close this funding gap. Your Excellency, we must not merely improve, but transform our infrastructure in such a way that it is designated for all sectors of the economy.
This CEO Roundtable is being held under the time my ministry is seized with the relentless efforts in establishing the economy in line with our National Development Strategy 1, whose objective is to move our economy up the value chain and enhance structural infrastructure. Our guest of honor, it is well recognized that our economy is on the right path, and it is all because of the confidence that you have given to industry and our economic players. I am convinced that this conference is a major CEO Africa Roundtable calendar event aimed at facilitating the convergence of key stakeholders to have candid, honest, and fruitful discussions on issues pertaining to industry and commerce, including broad aspects relating to policy environment.
The theme of the conference, this one, which you have chosen, towards African Renaissance, prospering through smart partnerships. Smart partnerships. I'm sure because I will not attend the rest of my deliberations because I want to understand what smart partnerships mean. It is apt, and this theme is apt and highlights the importance of collaborative partnerships to achieve shared prosperity. I just congratulate the organizers of this platform for once again convening this meeting. I trust that the outcomes from this platform, together with recommendations from the Zimbabwe Economic Development Conference, held only a fortnight ago, will provide the useful policy inputs for my government. As policymakers, we benefit from deliberations and recommendations coming from people like yourselves. For instance, when I was entering here, in my mind, I knew that this room is composed of CEOs. When I look at you, it's all normal. There's nothing that makes you different from other people. The fact is me that I was winning people who have succeeded in life and are at the top. But of course, without election. Which is good. Because in elections you rig. I doubt whether there's any rig in the CEO. I think it's on merit. So I am talking to people who have been taught by merit. I am argumentative. No, I'm not. You should introduce me as a farmer so people get elected. Now, you should excuse me for my simple thinking. When I received the letter of invitation that I'm coming to a round table, I actually thought I'll find people sitting around the round table. It confused me again. What a single round table. You see how you confuse me. Then CEO. C for chiefs. So I'm meeting chiefs. E, executives, a woman. But I'm meeting big people who are chiefs and the executives. The list is an officer. So this room is the cream of the nation. The chiefs. Then, of course, before I make my statement, I want to make some comments on the statement made by the previous colleagues. It says we must have 70 billion. Where are we? I don't know. No, that's the business. The money is create an environment where you can make money. To have economic growth, annual growth of about 13%. And I've been in government for 3 years. I said, I'm going to achieve you. The best I think we've done some particular year, and Dr. Zera, I think we reached the 6 or 7%. I know it was 9, much more was 9 in the 80s. And they've never been above that. But it's not a crime to aspire to achieve. It's a good goal. But to achieve it, I'm not so sure. It depends on you, not really on me. And I create conditions for you to achieve that. So the challenge is not really, because when you presented it, you thought you were presenting a challenge to government, not to yourselves. That's about that growth. And again, you say that you believe it is necessary. Governments and possibly what industry and commerce to achieve 13%, which I just mentioned. We are aware that some sub-sectors of the economy are doing, but when you average the national growth, we hardly achieve it. I know that you've done so well. I think last year we did 8% growth in agriculture. I think that was the highest. I'm not sure about industry what you achieved. I think you're talking about 13, perhaps you did more than agriculture. I don't know. What did you do? What did you achieve? I know the figures, but I want to say. But again, I'm saying it's good for you to aim high. But it must be reasonably high. Not out of this world. But I'm very happy that I have people in the country who aim high. The question of whether I achieve it or not is something different person.
I am sure our past created an environment where most of our skilled young men and women left the country because of the state of the economy then. Generally, everybody would want to go where they think the grass is green, even when it is not green, but where they think it is green. It has happened. So we must create conditions to make sure that our own jurisdiction must be considered green. This is why I brought the philosophy of Nika Inova Panevenevai. Now, if you have that, it means Kwaukwinda Inike Akava Panevenevai Waikoku. Iwebaka Yopa, Pete Kwinda Nika Akava Panevenevai. So we are trying to instill that integrity and the pride and patriotism in our own people. We must develop and create conditions for ourselves and develop our own country. Our competencies are here. Government must create that environment. It does not, it's not an overnight issue. It's a process.